Glorious day to you, my friends. Si hotora na akaiha. Soditiara hata 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 hata. Welcome to day number 20 of PEP, this personal empowerment and purpose. Si hotora ananaharieta hata. It is July 5th, 2025. And today, the Rose wants to be the star of the show, wants to offer the advice. Yesterday was July 4th, Independence Day in the United States, where I was excited about what they were going to talk about or what could be talked about, but I had no time. So Spirit clearly stepped in, and it wasn't going to be organic enough. You know, talking about independence, moksha, freeing ourselves, things like that. And maybe there was too much information for me that was going to come from will instead of from spirit. Who knows? Who knows? But today, July 5th, they wanted to talk about what we can do about getting that pep back in our step and living from our heart center. The rose, love, beauty. It also represents our spiritual journey as humans, you know, with the thorns and the petals, the beauty of life. This is what they want to talk about today. They want to talk about this living from the heart center with the beauty, seeing the beauty in life, in everything, regardless of the thorns. Not letting the thorns of life dominate our perception and how we live. And I saw a license plate which was perfect, B law, and that's just the law of bliss. These spiritual laws are just axioms. They're truths of the universe, truths of our reality. The ultimate truth is that we just exist. We're existence itself. We're consciousness. But we're choosing to be in this 3D reality. We're choosing to be human. We're choosing to experience this contrast. And we can change our perception of this 3D reality at any point in time. We just need to choose to. And our experience in this human form is we need to practice and overcome all of this programming that we've received from parents, family, society on who we should be. And this is all a part of our spiritual journey. It's all a part of who we are, who we wish to become. When we see the beauty of the rose, when we see the beauty of life, when we see the beauty of our own heart center, this is this law of bliss, that we can experience this life in bliss, in our bliss state. In our lotus of awareness, we don't have to be in deep meditation to experience this bliss. Through our practice, we learn to experience the bliss. We learn to unprogram ourselves through meditation or through any of the other things that bring out our joy and our true authentic self. Instead of how we were programmed to be, we can still honor who our parents are, who our school systems, and all of our friends, and how they help shape us into who we are. But our spirit chose to come here and to live this life. We chose our incarnation point. We chose the experiences that we were going to have. And in that, knowing that we're still choosing this, and we continue to choose this, the only thing we get to change is our perspective of the whole thing. That is it. And over time, through practice, we can get better and better and better at being our true authentic self. That's it. And our true authentic self is this bliss. We can experience bliss. This is the law, the truth, the knowing that we can be blissful no matter what is happening. We can choose this. And at the beginning, it's a choice and it's a conscious practice. How do I see the bliss now? I just experienced a whole bunch of disappointment. Where's the bliss in this? Where's the alignment? Where's the perspective from my inner being that can help me to see and understand what just happened? Through practice, through detachment, non-attachment, through our seeing how the universe worked. Instead of over-analyzing it, how did I create that? Which is a higher thought form. When people start to learn about the law of attraction, people are trying to not say certain things. Well, your vibration is the thing that's guiding everything. If you're in a higher vibration, if you're in alignment, if you're in joy, if you're in happiness, if you're in satisfaction, and if we understand that this satisfaction, this joy, this ease, this bliss is coming from within, once we understand that, then nothing external can shake us from our vibration, from our feeling, from this joy, this law of bliss. This bliss is all around us. Can we allow our perspective to see it? Can we see it? Our awareness. So let's feel for a second. Thank you. Let's just breathe for a second and put out our feelers for bliss. Is there bliss around us? Yes, exactly. And this bliss is inherent in everything. This is the spirit that is running through everything. This is the goddess, the god, whatever you wish to call it. It is this bliss, is a much simpler term to understand. It's this inherent unconditional love that's woven through this fabric of the universe, this fabric of space-time, this fabric of perception, of this reality. Because we're creating this. Why not create it full of bliss and joy? Hutara arshana haya ratatara soto urhana aka 808. This strength of bliss. Shahatur urhana aka hatata. This abundance of who we really are. This abundance of life that the rose is telling us about and is showing us about and is reminding us about this blissful life that we can choose. This life full of love, in love with life. Hasahane, ora hatar kasha, si itur orhurka, sikinadara hata arharkahua, soto oha, kai kahashana ihe, sorotohara, nasa akahabaha, shiko oto ataharatita, nasa aya hakatar takaha. So, I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss and the rose, kohanata arahatata, and make it a great day. Because why? Why would you leave it up to anyone else? Sihinata atahati kahaha, chora urhanaha.